Coronavirus. A little COVID-19 action, man. Got you stuck at home looking for an at-home workout? Man, I got you. Let's get right down to business. So here's what we're going to do first. I'm going to break out this pink yoga mat. So we got to stretch out a little bit. Nothing crazy. We're going to start with a little YTW action. Gotta hit them Y's. Gotta hit them T's. Here comes my son. Hit them, dummy.
I just want a snack.
Okay. Nana, can you hook him up with a snack?
Sure.
Appreciate it.
He's already had enough.
So we got Y's, T's, W's. I like to go one leg in front, one leg in back, and then switch it up just to get your hips kind of loosened up a little bit. So, maybe like 10 or 15 of each, right? I'm going to do a shortened version of all this to get you guys to it really quickly, with all the interruptions. And so, some trunk twists to loosen up the core just a little bit.
Okay, good.
Arm circles, front, little circles, front, big circles. Back, little circles, back, big circles. And then you got to kind of lean over and just kind of rock with it. Just kind of rock with it. Get that lower back loosened up. Get my butt crack showing. Just kind of do it up like that. All right, so now we're loose. So now here's what we're going to do. We're going to do some wall sits. Get to about parallel. Go for about 30 seconds. 28, 29, 30. All right. So quads are nice and tight. A little burn action. Then biscuit, we're just gonna go with a straight up push up. Nothing fancy. Nothing crazy.
He's crazy.
Nothing crazy, Eli. Just your basic push up.
He's crazy.
Down, up, down, up. Now, if you want to get all crazy with like claps and like diamonds and that kind of stuff, you can. But for me, when I want to make it more difficult, just hold it at the bottom a little bit. And then push back up. Hold it at the bottom a little bit. And then push back up. Because all kidding aside, it's important to remember that your muscles, they don't care about the weight. All they care about is tension, right? So if you produce more tension, then you're able to tax the muscle more greatly. And so that's what we're all trying to do. So wall sits, we hit the legs a little bit. Push-ups, get a little chest, delt, tricep action. Now we're going to do some bicep stuff. Most people have a random pair of 10-pound dumbbells at your house, I'd be willing to bet. Right? If you don't, then you've got to skip this step. But if you do, then you're good to go. You can, of course, go with just your basic curl. Again, same thing, right? Like if it's too light of a weight, there's a couple things you can do. Number one, you can control the negative down to get a little bit more tension build up. Number two, you can do something called Zotman curls, which is where you curl up, you twist your wrist over, you curl down. You curl up, you twist your wrist back, you let it down. Curl up, twist over, go down. Curl up, twist back, go down. Those are called Zotman curls. Those will be a little bit more challenging for you. Or, of course, if you really want to get into it, you just got to accentuate that movement. And then your biceps grow by 3x. So the biceps are torched. So now what we're going to do, Eli, I need you to move, buddy. Appreciate you. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do, here I'm going to need your help for this. We're going to do some bench dips. So everybody's got a coffee table, right? If you ain't got a coffee table, then this video is not for you. Just lift yourself up on your coffee table, put your feet on your ottoman, and then you want to lower your body as far as is comfortable.
I can't do that.
And then come back up. Lower your body as far as is comfortable.
I can
and then come back up. And then If you need extra weight, you just have a child to climb on you, and you go back down, and you go back up, and you go back down, and you go back up. All right, son, time to get off.
Come on, buddy.
That was perfect, dude. So now my triceps are completely on fire. So now, the last thing I want to do for upper body is back and lats, man. Like, what do we do for our back? What do we do for our lats when we're at home? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Like, what do you guys do? What's your favorite at-home movement, period? But what's your favorite back movement? Because the only thing I can think of is we're just going to do some bent-over dumbbell rows, and we're going to do them slowly. You ready? I could probably do about 100 of those, but that's the idea, right? You go slowly, get a little lat engagement, nothing crazy, and then, I don't know, Autumn, we get everything? Let's think. Legs, chest, biceps, triceps, lats. Oh, my gosh, how did I forget? Lats, or not lats, but lateral raises for the delts. This is the best delt exercise anyway, whether you're at home or at a gym, it doesn't make a difference. Your lateral raises, just one of these guys, coming out at about a 45, that's perfect. And again, if you only have really light dumbbells and you want to make it harder, it's very, very simple. You just go up, kind of pause it for a count, squeeze that medial delt, come back down, go up, squeeze that medial delt, come back down, go up, squeeze that medial delt, come back down. That's the idea. Now, when you're doing these things, I got one more special exercise for you guys. But when you're doing these things, right, I went through a shortened version, plus you can see I don't have much more left in the tank. How much should you do? Treat it just like a gym workout, right? You're trying to go a couple reps short of failure? Same thing. If it's 5, then it's 5. If it's 20, then it's 20. You've got to work with whatever you're working with, right? Don't overthink this, man. We're quarantined, 14 days. COVID-19, coronavirus got us all down for the count. So don't overthink this. Just try to get a little pump in. We're not trying to get huge. We're not trying to get ripped. We're just trying to stay active. So here's the last one. This is my secret weapon exercise. So all you need for this is... Ooh, Autumn, is that pretty dark? Okay. All you need for this is a staircase. Hang on, Eli. All you need is a staircase. And I call these stairway calves. So go one leg at a time. Eli, not both legs, one leg at a time. And you want to really, you can't see it because my son's in the way, but you want to really let your calf,
like you.
yeah, let your calf way down. You want to start from a dead hang and then come up nice and slow. Then come all the way down and really accentuate that stretch on the bottom. Go all the way up, all the way down. Accentuate that stretch on the bottom, all the way up, and then you just flip over and you do the other leg. And that's all there is to it. This is literally my favorite calf exercise. I do it all the time at the gym. Usually if you go to your left leg, you switch over to your left hand, but I really can't because otherwise I won't have enough balance. But that's the idea, stairway calves. So, man, I think that's it. I mean, you can do abs, you can do all that stuff, but you guys already know how to do all that stuff, man. Again, don't overthink this, man. Just get a little tax on the muscles, nothing crazy, and then go out for a walk, man. 30, 45 minute, 60-minute walk. There is almost nothing better for your overall system and well-being than walking. So, there is a little coronavirus at-home workout. Hey, man, if you guys enjoyed this, hit me with a like, a share, subscribe to the channel. Let me know your favorite at-home workout below, and we'll see you guys when this thing's over.